Scotty Thompson. Small forward from Angeles City, Pampanga, number 14, Stephen Holt. Power forward is Barangay Ginebra. Power forward from San Fernando, La Union, number 45, Brandon Ganuelas Rosser. And at center, it's a Tropang 5G's reinforcement number.
Against Brandon Ganuelas Rosser. Ball is up and away we go. First possession of Game 5 will belong to the TNT Tropang 5G. Coach, when you're coming off a bad rebounding game, how do you make up for it? How do you elevate those numbers in the rebounding department?
That hasn't been the case the last few games, but it's a matter of desire, especially with offensive rebounding. And TNT gets another offensive rebound there. And with TNT taking a lot of these outside shots, these are long rebounds that Barangay Ginebra, they need to get them.
And it's more difficult to relocate the shooters when you just allowed an offensive
After
rebound.
a rebound, yes.
That's why our Pogoy was able to sink that one. Meanwhile, the layup will work for Stephen Holt. An aggressive Stephen Holt is something that Barangay Ginebra needs to see here in Game 5.
It's obvious. We saw it in the second half of Game 4. TNT will not let Abarientos and Brownlee beat them. That's why the others from Barangay Ginebra need to step up, particularly Holt.
That has been the spot. Again, a mid-range murderer.
Jason Castro's offensive game is very important because he turns that ball over because he can attack the defense of RJ.
That time around, though, they were not on the same page. McCullough and Jason Castro leads to a turnover.
But that is available for BGR because he can attack the offensive glass against Brownlee.
Good entry pass. Brownlee banks it home inside as Barangay Ginebra takes the lead. A rare offensive rebound for Barangay Ginebra as RJ Abarientos is denied. And then the pass to Pogoy, who swoops in for the layup.
What a great defensive play there coming from Jason Castro.
Defensive adjustments coming from TNT. It's Castro on RJ Abarientos now, but the help defense from BGR still was not able to get there. And this Tibay defensive stop of the half is brought to you by Pioneer Elastosil. Pioneer Elastosil, selyadong bubong, ano bang panahon? They go back to the post to RR Pogoy. RJ attempting to dig. Pogoy escapes and gets this one to bounce home.
He's such a good post-up player. One of the best in that guard position in this league. And they go back to Brownlee.
Oh, this will be a walk in the park as RR Pogoy tried to gamble for the steal, did not get it. Easy bucket for Justin Brownlee, all inside for JB.
That's 6 points in pretty much the same play for Justin Brownlee. Let's see if TNT will adjust.
McCullough just working his way down low. Bully basketball against Troy Rosario.
And that's what you're talking about, Carlo. No matchup really for Barangay Ginebra in the low post for McCullough.
RJ now back one-on-one against Brandon Ganuelas Rosser. They locate Brownlee. Good find. Rosario scores with a layup. Pass caught by Troy Rosario. Troy, free throw jumpers.
Wow. He had 4 offensive rebounds in Game 3, and that was huge for TNT. Troy with that difficult...
Brownlee. Poked away by Pogoy and now stolen by TNT. RR on the move all the way.
What a sequence from RR Pogoy, showing us why he is...
Port McCullough have scored for them here in this first quarter. Brownlee attempts from deep. It's good for JB.
Brownlee, just too much space here being given by RR. Of course, you'll be concerned because of his ability to penetrate. Nice.
Good pass. RJ Abarientos to Justin Brownlee on the alley-oop conversion.
And those are 2 guys that have developed a great connection as well on the offensive end, RJ and JB.
Points in the paint being dominated by Barangay Ginebra. Hesitation coming from Nambatak. 6 seconds to work with. Oftana takes it over the defense of Brownlee. It will be missed. Holt with another board. RJ Abarientos turns the corner, gets the bump and the bucket. Coming from Galinato. He splits the defense, heading. The layup is missed, but the tip-in is good for Galinato. He had a lot of moves like that. McCullough, another mid-range jumper. That's good again. From that distance, close to perfection. In the Smart Araneta Coliseum, Pinto goes on the attack, drops it off to Japet, kick out. Jeremiah Gray launches, misses it back iron, but another offensive rebound, this time for Brownlee. Mid-range jumper is good for Japet Aguilar.
Japet, in the limited minutes, he's making an impact here for Barangay Ginebra.
First taste of double-digit advantage for Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. Good to see Jason Castro back to the bench as Jordan Heading converts in his first three-point attempt in this ball game, his first basket of this match.
And felt they were getting quality looks against Ginebra's defense. The emphasis was on continuing to move the ball and create opportunities for one another, trusting that the extra pass would eventually lead to open shots, gentlemen.
Misses a long ball. That's an open invitation for Justin Brownlee to run on the other side.
Bad shots lead to
coming from TNT, and then Japet all the way to the other side. The exact same problem, Coach Mark.
no excuse there for Barangay Ginebra. That's the center.
Finds Castro. There was a reset in 14, but now only working with 5. Pogoy posting up against Maya. Volley basketball for RR Pogoy.
Upper body strength there from RR Pogoy. Even though Jeremiah Gray is taller than him, he was able to get some space for that shot.
First local to be in double digits in this ball game. RR Pogoy with 11 as Justin Brownlee leads all scorers with 13. JB, blocked by Castro. The second block of Jason in this game.
And that should stay with Barangay Ginebra. That's impressive timing on the part of Jason. He has blocked 2 great three-point shooters in RJ and then JB.
3.5 in the shot clock, so this will have to be quick off the curl. Abarientos fakes, finds an opening, and converts at the buzzer. Dribbles away, fakes, and then just unleashes a buzzer-beating three-point shot brought to you by Arena Plus Sportsbook.
That really says a lot about the talent of RJ.
McCullough on the switch. Mid-range jumper, sweet. 8 seconds on the shot clock. The kick out to Kelly Williams. Three-point shot. In and out. Rebound. Put back McCullough. Sure, it's Japet slow to get back on defense. Three-point shot. Still won't work. Offensive rebound for Pogoy.
Now we're seeing the physicality of TNT that won them game 4.
And for defensive purposes, specifically against Pogoy. Castro, the pass to the corner. Tana lets it fly, and he converts from deep.
And this is TNT basketball at its best. You get...
Wow. Jason Castro times the ambush deal, and they are ahead in this ball game. Jason Castro, a game changer here in game 5.
And 2 blocks, and then this steal on Brownlee.
He just timed that to perfection. Justin Brownlee did not even see it coming. They go right back to it. RJ Abarientos squeezing past the defense. Third block of the game for Jason. And then he completes the stop.
Very influential in this matchup for TNT.
Castro now, the jumper, good again. Coach, he has not missed from the mid-range in this game.
That's all.
Jordan Heading bounces it over to McCullough on the attack. Once again, he is unstoppable now as he is making it rain. But as you said, Coach, it has been the defensive effort that changed drastically for TNT here in this second quarter. McCullough driving once again. He is feeling it. That stroke is pure right now.
And you're talking about the work on the defensive end. When the score of Barangay Ginebra is in the 90s, this is when TNT wins games.
Oh, Kelly Williams knew that that was a mistake. He gambled, tried to go for the swipe. Justin Brownlee made him pay with a 3 to tie this ball game at 41. Calvin Oftana has the basketball, goes on the drive. Oftana, high looping layup is good off the bank.
Very quiet so far in today's game. Calvin Oftana now with 5 points.
Goes to Brownlee, another 3 on the way. That's good again for Justin Brownlee.
And Coach Shot is going to be upset because they had a great defensive stretch prior to those last two possessions that resulted in open three-pointers for Brownlee.
McCullough off
Wow.
the spin. Strong finish for McCullough. He has 18.
And Chris McCullough has to understand that no one's stopping him if he's attacking like that.
Coach Shot will call back R.R. Pogoy to go back on defense against Brownlee in the next dead ball. Meanwhile, Scotty Thompson misses it short. Kelly Williams completes the stop with a board. 2 minutes remaining in your first half of play here in the third game. Game number 5 of this best-of-7 series. McCullough, pull-up jumper. Good again. He has 20.
And that shot is on automatic right now for Chris McCullough.
A four this time. In and out. And now the battle for the rebound is won by Reynam Batak. He's pushing. Jordan Heading on the drive. Blocked from behind by RJ Barrientos. Ball will stay with TNT.
Williams here in the second quarter. That's an open three for Brownlee. That can't happen if you're TNT.
Of this spectacular matchup. Oh! A mind-numbing slam dunk from Japin Aguilar. Aguilar catches a body, a big one in Galinato. Kicks it out to Castro. Jason sees no opportunity to attack just yet. 8 to score. Castro sets up Heading. Three-point shot. It's good for Heading.
And oh, bad foul by Jason there.
Blown gimme for Barangay Ginebra. These were the shots that TNT was missing in the first half.
And they need to make those shots. Both BGR and McCullough went to Abanentos. They trapped Abanentos because they don't want him making threes. And that's why the other guys need to make their shots.
That space was wide open, right in the gut of the defense. But Rosario simply could not make a play. 4-point lead, 52-48 now. As Rosario makes up for the earlier mistake, he scores to inch them closer.
You got to take away that middle if Rosario does that post-up if you're Calvin Aftana.
Jason uses the BGR screen. Pocket pass. Canuelas Rosser scores on the layup. Post up. R.R. Pogoy versus RJ Barrientos. Now McCullough has it. Elbow jumper. He's not missing from there.
And once again, he gets it in an area where he can operate, especially off that double team on R.R. Pogoy.
RJ Barrientos looking for a friend. Stephen Holt. Oh! Denied completely by BGR. Top of the half is brought to you by Pioneer Elastosil. Pioneer Elastosil, selyadong bubong. Anumang panahon. McCullough with a big-time rejection. Brownlee inside versus Pogoy. Pogoy staying present defensively, but he is beaten by that short stroke coming from JB.
And Brownlee has the size and, of course, the ability to shoot over the top of R.R. Pogoy in that post-up. That was a tough shot there from Brownlee.
4th personal foul on Jason Castro. That's why he had to be subbed out of this ball game. Pogoy now posting up. He says, whatever I'll give up on one side, I can take back with the exact same shot on the other. McCullough now looking for the pass inside. He connects. Oftana scores off the bank. They beat the defense of Thompson.
That's a great look there coming from Chris McCullough and TM.
Ray to Pogoy. They fake the handoff to McCullough.
That's
What a
the
pass!
way.
Slam dunk for Chris McCullough.
Perimeter or roll hard. Great look, great pocket pass from Pogoy, and this is a emphatic finish from McCullough.
That's now the biggest lead of the ball game for the TNT Tropang 5G, 62-53, up by 9. Coach Mark Molina will be very happy with this one. Is Prince Carino, 6'8" guy from FEU.
One of the most promising players at the high school level in the Philippines right now.
But another FEU guy, a legend this time, will not be denied from scoring another bucket. R.R. Pogoy. Pogoy has 19 points in the game, and now it's a double-digit lead for TNT, 64-53. Brownlee needs to put in the work here as he gets the roll. Cobuntin now defending Brownlee. Spins away into the double team, but McCullough did not connect. So a bucket for Brownlee back-to-back now, starting to inch closer for Barangay Ginebra.
That has been the bread and butter for Barangay Ginebra all game long, the Justin Brownlee post-up.
McCullough will try one more time from deep. Finally, it falls for him. His first three-point conversion of the game. Nambatak runs through a couple of screens. McCullough has it now. Three-point shot, short. Rebound Brownlee. JB rejects the screen and finishes at the cup. An N1 opportunity for JB.
This is a Barrientos, a point guard to power forward ball screen, and Brownlee takes it strong to the basket.
Pogoy asking for it at the post. 6 seconds to work with. RR on the crossover, on the spin. He drops his defender and converts on the jumper.
And he wanted that when he saw that matchup. That's just supreme confidence of Aral Pogoy in scoring against Abyss.
Now Pogoy posted up and scored on by Justin Brownlee.
Great counter.
Now, Brownlee on the post up versus Pogoy. JB taking it strong. Another jumper is good for Brownlee. 32 points, basically a one-man show here.
Brownlee and McCullough.
71-65. Oh, a missed defensive rotation. And no one manning Abyss as he scores on an unmolested layup.
And that's unacceptable if you're TNT.
Jason Castro, top of the key. Barangay Ginebra faithful, trying to make their presence felt here. As McCullough once again drives, evades the defense of Norbert Torres and sinks at short stamp.
2 aggressive moves from McCullough to start the fourth quarter.
Justin Brownlee now will be facing the defense of Oftana off the switch. The drive coming from JB is good for 2.
Very calculated move there by Justin Brownlee, making sure there was no help defense. And he just powered against Oftana.
Coach BGR not moving well at all, but he will stay in this ball game for TNT. Castro with 9 to work with, asking for a screen coming from BGR. Jason on the drive. Castro denied by Brownlee.
Upon review, there was no goaltending violation.
No goaltending violation. Got to it. Split second.
Yep. Right on time here. Brownlee with a great defensive play.
Calvin Oftana will hit the bench. Short breather early here in this fourth quarter as he sent it over to Jamie Lem.
Entering the fourth quarter, Coach Chot wants TNT to continue creating ball screens and look to attack Justin Brownlee whenever the opportunity presents itself. On the Ginebra side, Coach Tim's message was composure. He reminded the Gin Kings to keep battling on the glass and not panic if TNT makes another.
Versus the defense of Ralph Gu. Ball screen on that side, heading, smart move as he sinks the layup.
So many ball screen options.
Ginebra guessing the split on the double team. Justin Brownlee could not recover any more defensively as he was pushed right at the three-point line. Now heading uses the Kelly Williams screen of the crossover. Heading inside to Kelly. 6 seconds to score. Heading for 3. That is gone for Jordan Heading.
You can't do that. I would rather have Scotty play Kelly one-on-one in the post than double team off of Jordan Heading and give him an open three-pointer.
They gave up a wide look for Heading and he makes them pay. 9-point lead now. Rosario inside. He won't miss this one. Still a lot of time for Ginebra to be able to get back into this. JB on the move, layup is gone. Seal screen provided by Troy Rosario, opening up.
Here, going with Calvin Oftana, smaller lineup for TNT, but much better on the offensive end. Jason!
Such a smart play coming from Jason Castro. That's the second time that he had to put extra strength, extra height. Heading has it versus Thompson. Uses the screen from McCullough. 3 over, Brownlee is missed. Rebound for RJ Barrientos.
Excellent challenge there for Brownlee on that heading three.
RJ Barrientos attacks inside, gets the N1 opportunity.
This is what Barangay Ginebra needs.
RJ Barrientos on the line now to complete.
And it's still this Pogoy Brownlee matchup. Of course, McCullough is ready to provide some help.
Brownlee, jumper, still good, still. RJ Abarientos on the attack. Defense sticks with him. The drop pass. Rosario inside. Troy blocked by McCullough. Oftana claims the rebound. And then Cobuntin on Brownlee.
And Glenn had some moments against Brownlee.
But an immediate attack coming from Brownlee. He is still cold. So he just went straight up, put his head down, and gets his N1 opportunity against Cobuntin.
That's why Brownlee this time
Yep.
attacks from the middle, off the dribble, and he scores against Cobuntin.
And really, there's no weak side for Justin Brownlee, left or right. He finishes as Scotty staying in front of him. Glenn Cobuntin, mid-range jumper, won't go. Rebound goes to Brownlee. That is a shot you will live with if you're Barangay Ginebra.
And I don't think TNT was happy with that shot from Cobuntin.
JB hangs midair and bags it home. 2-point game, 45 for Justin Brownlee.
And
He's asking for a switch. They switch McCullough on him now. JB against C-Mac. Brownlee pushes his team ahead. Boy. RR against Troy Rosario. He drives, hangs midair, and banks it home. Tied ball game at 89. On the attack, heading, has it now. Jordan with 6 to score. The pass, off angle.
Oh!
Pugoy with a steal.
it's last shot time now here for TNT.
Reminds you of that Wembanyama turnover for the San Antonio Spurs. Meanwhile, Castro has the basketball. Jordan heading, has it now. Leaves it for Jason for 3.
The short, way short. And there's gonna be a few time left.
Scotty looking for it. They go up top. Oh, that is missed. That was a decent opportunity to score for Troy Rosario. Versus McCullough. JB towards the left. The help comes. Doesn't matter. Brownlee pushes Ginebra ahead once again. 51 points for Justin Brownlee. McCullough trying to get it back. He gets the N1.
I think the 2 free throws pretty much non-existent offensively in the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, but Justin Brownlee continues to be a machine for Barangay Ginebra. This is a great move because he took it right at the cup.
On him. Will they go back to Justin
switch.
Brownlee on
Nice
the high-low? Brownlee gets them ahead and draws the foul as well.
Communication between Abarientos and Brownlee.
10 years. Jordan heading with Brownlee on him. The skip pass. Nambatak attacks inside. Pull-up jumper. You said it has not been working, but he still went to it. First 2 points of the game for Nambatak, and what a time for it to come.
What guts coming from Ray Nambatak. Showing that he is once a finals MVP.
Oh, an and one for RJ Abarientos.
Let's take a look at this jumper first from Nambatak. Nobody near him. Big shot to tie the game. But RJ, bothered by Oftana all game long. Pugoy, not as long as Oftana. And RJ makes that shot.
Minutes, 96-94, 2-point lead for Ginebra. Rosario scores!
What about the playmaking of RJ Abarientos? I mean, everybody knows RJ is a great shooter, but his reads, his basketball IQ is
Foul, and they give it up against RJ. First one is good for RJ to make it a 4-point game, 99-95. RJ struggled all game long, but now sinks 2 pressure-packed free throws to push their team to heading. They need something quick, a 4-point shot, just a little bit short. Ball goes back to heading, another 4 launch, missed. Scotty saves a possession once again, and Barangay Ginebra will hang on to the win.